Ugh. Wow, guys, that was that movie. That movie was so explosive. It was better than sex, right? Whew. Once again, that is Delta Force Commando 2, Priority Red 1. Whew, let me just take a sip of my coffee here. Ugh, that's good stuff. Okay, guys. I'm a little beat up from the film. And not only the film, as you've seen before here, I got fucking shot up everywhere. Look at this here. I feel like a giant potato. A big bruised potato sack. And not thanks to Fred Williamson or the director of Priority Red 1, Delta Force Commando 2. Yeah, that's right. The director of this one, Pierluigi Lucio. I think I butchered the name right. All I remember is that anytime I think of Pierluigi, I either crave Chef Boyardee or playing a game of Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo. So, there you go. But this director also did Soldier of Fortune, and we happened to do Soldier of Fortune. Look at me. I'm drooling like a... But anyway, guys, what did you guys think about tonight's film? Like I said, so many explosive hits there. This movie was kind of a hit or miss. There were some scenes that went on too long. I do, however, like the commander. He kind of walks behind his back like this, like, so, think you could do anything you want? There's a snitch on our base. I don't know, someone didn't tell him he was overacting. But he was. He was. And you also gotta love that scene too. I think they even now this movie came out in 1990. Sleepaway Camp 2 came out in 87, I believe. And I gotta look at my skills here. I'm all messed up in the brain. I was in frying heat, and I got shot by about 116 paintballs. So in fact, let me show you this here. Look at this shit. It's recovering, but not very well. All right, you see all the bruise and shit? Anyway, guys, I don't recommend getting shot by a bunch of paintballs in just underwear. But I do it for a good cause because I'm a sadomasochist. Yes, just like you B-movie TV lovers out there. We're all into masochism, right? Right? Or is it just me, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Fuck it. I die. I'm like the Jesus of B-movie TV. I'll crucify myself for the entertainment of you sick viewers out there. I love it, right? So anyway, I seem to be jumping around here. It seems to be my mind mixing here with just a bunch of all this heat and stuff. I've been working a lot out in the sun lately. Can't even get these glasses right here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going blind. I think the camera's over here, right? So yes, Delta Force Commando 2, Priority Red 1. You might be thinking to yourself, well, why the fuck are you showing Part 2? Where the hell's Part 1? Did they even make a Part 1? They did, and they happen to show it on this channel here too. But yeah, it's one of those movies that would benefit if they showed like 15 minutes of at least the first film into this here, because people see it at the video store, they go, Delta Force Commando 2, where's the first one? And it's like, well, the first one doesn't exist. I think 2 is more exciting. I love that. You know what I mean? When you go into video stores and you can just see something completely off the wall, all of a sudden you see Beyond Dreams Door 2, Black Devil Doll from Hell 2, Shit Eaters from Mars 2. Shameless plug here. So for those people that have seen Gross House, we made Gross House 2 and it hasn't had a distribution deal yet, but it will come out that day. And in fact, I was so adamant to get this movie like Delta Force Commando 2 Priority Red 1, where people are just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I've never even heard of Gross House 1. So we'll make Gross House 2, and then I'll just put 15 minutes of the first film in the beginning of it. Kind of like they did in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. But in that case, they were just lazy. But here I am rambling again about not Delta Force Commando 2 Priority Red 1. So we better get back on that. But yes, I mentioned Sleepaway Camp 2 earlier. There's a scene that's very similar. If you remember when Angela's sitting in that hitchhiker's car, the cowboy lady, she kind of talks like Sandy from SpongeBob. And Angela's sitting in the car, getting picked up, and she's like, well, I'm too dumb to drink and too fat to fuck. And she just keeps talking, and Angela just turns around and starts stabbing her.
Don't get screwed. You like to know who you're being screwed by, right? I quit these things so many times, I had to quit.
Mind cracking a window?
Everybody's got a vice. I mean, the way I see it, I'm just too dumb to drink, and I'm too fat to fuck.
But in this film, we get a scene kind of similar. It's a guy laughing in the car, and you know what I mean? Like, he's like, ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha, and he just gets blasted right there. So, see, don't be an asshole passenger. Else you'll either be stabbed or shot.
Shut up!
In these movies, at least. Well, maybe in the real world, too. America's gone crazy. Probably America, too, so just be a good passenger. You don't want to get shot or stabbed. Ugh. So, yes, and we got Fred Williamson, Fred the Hammer, and he was fucking overdubbed in this. Who the hell is going to fucking overdub Fred the Hammer? That's like, he's his own guy. That's like you dubbing over Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? Like, why the oh, well. This is an Italian film that was cranked out by a exploitation action director. You know what I mean? And like I said, he made some other films like this. We happened to show Soldier of Fortune. In fact, I believe I hosted Soldier of Fortune a few months ago. So that's one of the director's films as well, too. You know, so many bullet hits in this one. It was crazy. But as a little recovering here, I'm recovering from my coffee. I got bruises all up the side of me here. Beat me, mama, with a boogie stick. Look at that. So anyway, guys, I'm cutting this one short because I think I'm having brain loss because I can't remember much more to go off of. So, fuck it. I'm going to show you me getting shot up by the paintballs again because, you know, it's a double take. I showed it in the first half of this intro, and I'm going to show you in the fucking outro because we're all masochists here and we could use a little good beating, right? Next up, make sure you catch me when I do suspension. You know, they put hooks in the back of your back and you're all bleeding all over the place, and so maybe that'll be next if you guys vote on it. So suspension, I was thinking putting my hand in a table saw. I was thinking of getting stretched on, you know, those executioner things, just see how far I could stretch. Or dipping my hand in a vat of acid. So you guys choose. All right, I'll see you next week. Oh, and we got some good stuff lined up for you on Slashers Podcast. That's right, Slashers Podcast. Jake hosts Saturday Night Terror, so I'm sure you all seen him last week with his lawyer attire on. You know, getting all ready to spill the good news. So give us a listen on Slashers Podcast. We got merch. We got a Redbubble store. We also got Friday Night Action and Saturday Night Terrors merch as well, too. We made little shirts, coffee mugs, balloons for the kids. You know, kids probably shouldn't be watching this show, but whatever. I watched Toxic Avenger, and I was knee-high to a piss ant, so whatever. They can watch it. So, yeah, let me just go ahead and throw that on for you real quick. Okay, you guys are the executioners here. We'll see how this goes. Get how many views and Patreon supporters we need here because for some reason I'm a masochist. I like to get beaten up and shot at owner's expense. Well, I'm going to get shot up by two paintballers, two masters of the paintball universe here, and they required me to get this rag to put into the groin area here, so at least it'll make my dick look bigger. I don't know if this is going to help. Alright, hey guys, what's up? What's up?
You ready?
Yeah. Okay guys, you ready for this here? It's gonna be a solid moment of pain here, but you wanna know what? It's for the better cause, right? You know? Okay, well. Alright, you guys count down. 2, 1, go. Okay.
No more, no more, no more.
No more.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You good, Doug?
Yeah.
I was aiming chest high the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, that is sadomasochism at its finest. So I hope you guys all enjoyed for your sick entertainment. I hope I could please. Alright, well, I'll see you next week for sure. So like I said, give Slashers Podcast a listen to. Spotify, Pandora, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. So we'll see you soon. And I just got word that Midsummer Scream is coming around too. So you'll be able to see the cast of Ken's new film, Death Park, The End. So, you know, I'm in that one. I'm playing a Hunter Murdoch. He's a badass bounty hunter. So does he survive or does he get his dick chopped off? We don't know. We'll have to find out. No spoilers necessary here. But yeah, you'll be able to see all that. The B-Movie TV crowd there. We'll have celebrity signings. We'll have Slashers Pod merchandise, Gross House 1 and 2 DVDs, Death Park DVDs. Oh, just so much on there. You'll be sitting there fanning your nuts to just all the amount of merchandise we have there. That's right. We do it all for you guys because we love you viewers. All right. Signing out here. I've got to go, I got to go pay the health insurance bill. See how much that's going to cost here. Well, my doctor's going to love all these new bruises. Well, if you enjoyed tonight's film, then you'll definitely love listening to Slashers Podcast. A bunch of us goons all sit around and talk about these B-movies together, and we'll have a good laugh, so give us a listen, and thanks for watching B-Movie TV.